Hi, this is Reg from Rancho Bible, and this is my review about the Adidas Adizero Takumi Sen 8. First of all, I would like to say that no one gave me this shoe, so my review is not biased in any way because I bought it from my own money. Some information about this shoe: it has a 33mm stack height at the back and 27 at the forefoot, so it has a 6mm drop, which is lower than the Adizero Adios Pro 2 and lower again than the Prime X, okay? Because they have 39 and 50 at the back. It has a 6mm drop, which is not that as much as the Adizero Adios Pro 2 had, because that was 8. And the weight of this shoe is very light. In my size, without insole, because I remove it, it's here, but it's very light, and plastic waste, is 176 grams, which is 10 grams lighter than the Vaporfly, which is one of the lightest, if not the lightest super shoe I had lately. So, that aside, let's start talking about the upper, the midsole, and the outsole. So the upper is made of this monomesh cellar mesh material here, okay? It holds your foot tight. There's not much construction, is it, as you can see, okay? And it does its job to hold your foot very tight, because this is a fast shoe and you don't want to have slippage in it, that your foot is moving here and there. So personally, I found this upper to be tight. So if you are wide foot people, you better be careful, especially with my customized insoles, which I insert in every shoe I use. This shoe becomes seriously tight. I had some discomforts on this side here of the shoe. After 2 kilometers, I had to stop at the side and arrange the lacing system in order for me to continue, because I had a discomfort in this area here. Then it was better. After the second, third kilometer, it got better. I had more breathability there. But then, on the other side, the toe box area is pretty wide. Okay, so it's tight here in the midfoot, but wide in the toe box. Other than that, it does its job pretty well. It's very light. It's a minimal upper. But yes, the lockdown is not, that comfortable, because I had to play a bit with the laces here. Going down to the midfoot, the midsole, sorry. The midsole is made of Light Strike Pro, this super foam that Adidas created, the same as the Adizero Adios Pro 2 and the Prime X. And this Light Strike Pro is very responsive and it helps you go forward, okay? And there's not much in there, because 33 and 27 is not the amount of midsole we are used to run in super shoes, like Vaporfly, like Adizero Adios Pro 2, the New Balance RC Elite V2, and many others. But there's still some cushioning there. There is 33mm, and it's also written here, as you can see. Okay, so going down to the outsole here, you have the Continental rubber, which to date, I think the Puma grip is the only outsole that is at par with this guy here, because the Continental grip is very good. Okay, you have a different amount of outsole here, where the shoe wants you to land on the forefoot, okay, to get that pop forward, because if you land on your heel, you're not really going forward, and the shoe wants you to land here, and this is where the wear and tear of the shoe will really happen. There are 2 cutouts, as you can see. One here is the first shoe in the world that has the second cutout here on the outside and on the inside here. And as you can see, there are the rods. Now these rods are not carbon, but they are fiberglass. to be lighter and more flexible. Because if I get this guy here, the Adizero Adios Pro 2, and I try to bend it, okay, it's not that flexible, but the Takumi Sen 8, as you can see, is more flexible, okay, more nimble and a more minimal shoe. So the outsole does its job pretty well there, okay. What is this shoe and who is it for? So I only ran once with this shoe, so these are my first impressions of the shoe. It was a short 40-minute run, and personally I didn't get much from the slow jog. Okay, so when I started, when it was a warm-up, I got nothing much, and I said, what's going on here? You know, the shoe wasn't giving me anything. It was a normal shoe and nothing out of this world. And I know, as you know, this is a record-breaking shoe. 5-kilometer races were run in it, and some records were also broken in it. But then I stopped, I did some stretching, and I did some strides. You know, strides is a short distance where you go fast, you increase your pace. And it's there where this shoe started to talk to me, okay? It's amazing at those speeds. I was going at 310, 315, going down to 247, the last one, per kilometer obviously pace. And it is a totally different story. It's a game changer at those paces. So my idea of this shoe is a 5-10k race pace, not more. Or if you can sustain a 310 pace for a half marathon, it surely is a go-to shoe. But if you are a runner who don't go faster than 330, 340 pace, I do not think that this shoe you will benefit much from this shoe, okay? But as I said, at 330, 315, 310, 3 pace, this shoe is amazing, okay? It felt natural, it felt snappy, because as you pound on the ground, it gives you. And it's there where I felt the importance, the potential of this shoe, okay? So that is my review of the Takumi Sen 8 from the Adidas Adizero line. And other than that, it's an amazing shoe for fast speeds. That is my basic summary about this shoe. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will try to give you more. If I have more shoes, I will surely review them. Take care of each other, keep running and smiling.